becoming a father was one of the best things that I ever did. You know, I would never ever regret being a father. You know, I'm 23, I have 4 children, and you know, I enjoy this every single day. I don't see how I go online and I see people talking about, you know, just basically regretting becoming a parent or complaining about being a parent. It's like, bro, you brought these precious angels. Where you go? Oh, he left. But you brought these precious angels on it. There you go, right there. You brought these precious angels on this earth, and you're complaining that you have to be responsible and take care of them and teach them things. You're complaining that they're crying. You're complaining that they're, you know, being annoying sometimes. You know that you have to be the one to raise them. You have to be the one to show them things. And you sitting here not accepting the job that you know, decided to take on, right? You know, I would never regret becoming a father, right? I don't understand how people will get children and really just walk out of their lives. Like how do they do it, right? But you know, I was raised by a great man, right? And my father, he never ever left out on our lives, right? He been in our lives and showed us everything that we know. So that's all I know is being a good father. Come here. You know, I have a 1-year-old. I have a 1-year-old right here. I have a 5-year-old here, a 3-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. My 5-year-old here, you know, I raised him since he was 7 months. You know, he got a different dad, right? But I raised him since he was 7 months, and I told him I will always. Look, he got 2 dads. You know, he got 2 dads. You know, I would never leave your life. My baby, right there. Zori, come here, baby. Come here.
She got 2 dads because
come here.
Because me and Zori
look, 7 years old. I raised her since she was 2, right? So it's been five whole years, right? I love them so much. They my babies, right? I have look, I even got their names tatted right here, right? They my babies, right? But right, like that just goes to show you, like, yo, being a father is not hard. I was 17 years old. I was 17 years old when I accepted fatherhood, right? And I was in college and stuff. I would talk more, and I'm gonna make a whole nother video on like how I became a stepfather at 17 years old. But back to the point, right? Being a father is tough sometimes. It's challenging, but you got to go through the obstacles if you really want to be in their life. And I want to be in their life, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be in their life and stay in their life. People always, you got some people that says like, what are you doing, right? Why are you 23? You taking on all the responsibilities, and you know, where's your life? And then you have people on the other side saying like, you're an amazing person, you know, you're a great dad, you know, keep doing what you're doing. And how I look at it is, you know, so I would never ever look at this like, you know, I'm wasting my time, you know, I'm young and I should be, you know, have another life. Like, I would never look at it. I never thought of it like that. I don't, even when the times is rough, even when I'm, you know, overwhelmed, I never think of it like that. Like I'm wasting my time, you know, or I made the wrong decision, right? I always think of it how the people, like, and it's mainly older people, right? They'll say like, yo, you're really a great father, you know, keep on going, right? And I you know, I embrace that, you know, and it shows on them, right? They know respect. They're very well advanced for their ages, right? They know so much. And I just really, I'm really grateful that, you know, I was raised by a great man, because I'm able to, you know, be there in their life and show them. It's all done?
I read this whole book in 1
good job.
second.
Look at what's the name. Look, this is my youngest right here. Watch him. Kair, look at that. Look, where your nose at? Woo! Where your eyes? Woo! Where your hair? Woo! Where your mouth? Where your mouth? Where your mouth? Woo! Good job, Buka. What I missed? Where your ears at? Ears. Wait, sorry. Where your ears at, Buka? Woo! High five. Good job. Fist pump. Handshake. Yes, good job. Yes. Your hair. Yeah. You can play, baby. But yes, y'all, just like little things like that. Like my children, like he's 1 year old. Like he talks, like he can really talk, right? So it's like, yo, I'm just excited that, you know, I take the extra steps to be the person I am. And it's like sometimes I lack certain things. I feel like sometimes, you know, I'm a little rough sometimes, but I understand that, you know, being rough and, you know, showing them how to do things and, you know, having them in order now, it will pay off in the end, right? It'll pay off in the end, right? They do a lot. Very, very educated. I'm telling you, they're educated. And, you know, I'm grateful for that. They know their manners, like they just know everything, right? So I just don't understand the people that just don't want to be in their life, right? Sometimes, you know, we face things like we go through things with our significant others and stuff. Like me, you know, I dealt with some things, you know. The picture is like you want this perfect story, right? You want this perfect ending, right? You want to fall in love with somebody, have kids, and, you know, live happily ever after, right? But it's never really the case, right? Things happen, you know, after a baby, you know, things happen and stuff, and, you know, problems happen, and life just, you know, goes opposite of what you expect. But, you know, just being the man that I am, you know, even after we split, you know, I just told myself, like, I always knew that, you know, me being a father would never change, right? I might be I might not be the best boyfriend, you know, can't provide everything that I can for you, but trust me, you know, for my children, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, right? And that's just the mindset that I have, right? Because you gotta think, just because a relationship fell, some men will literally walk away from their children's life. Literally, right? They done with their significant other, so they're done with their kids. And I think that's just so wrong. I think it's so wrong on many ways, because it's like, bro, just because a relationship is done, that don't mean that, you know, you being a father is done. Like, how do men really just do things like that? How do you want to walk away from your family because your children? You want to walk away from your children because, you know, you don't split up, or she chose to be with another man, right? It's now like I've been split. Like me and my significant other been split for a while now, and, you know, I would never not want to be a father. I just don't understand how. I just don't understand it. And it's like, even the ones that, you know, get on child support, right? You get on child support and you have a bitter baby mom, right? So you decide not to be in your child's life. How do you let a system, child support system, and a bitter baby mom run you away from being a father, right? That don't mean nothing, right? I was faced with some things and I never quit, right? I did exactly what I had to take. I got on social media, I did everything that I could to, you know, figure out certain things to get the knowledge that I needed, stay in life and continue. Like, me and the mother of my children, we do a 2-2-3 schedule, right? So we have 50% custody of our children. So everything is 50%. You know, I believe in that, you know, and I believe in that fully, right? I don't want to put everything on her. Everything don't deserve to be on her, right? I'm a father. We had these children together. So, you know, I always been, like, it was times where, you know, I was being called parent A, right? I was being told that I was caring too much about certain things that I shouldn't care about, right? But that's the type of man I am. That's the type of father I am, right? I don't think that's just a woman's job to, you know, be responsible and to care about, you know, things that, you know, many women care about that many men don't. Right? I feel like as a man, when you're a father, you know, it's 50-50. It's equal. Right? It's equal. No matter what. I don't believe in that, you know, you working all day and you out, so you don't have time to be there for your kids. You don't have the time to do this. You don't have the time to do bath time. You don't have the time to cook. You don't have the time to, you know, read stories to them. You don't have the time to teach them things because you're on the road. No, I don't believe in that. Right? That's some bullcrap stuff, right? Being in a child's life is more important than that job. Being in a child's life is more important than, you know, clubbing and having fun, right? It's way more important than that. And it's going to pay off in the end, right? My father, who's right here behind me, who's still here in my heart, who's still here within, who still walk with us, right? Was always in our life, no matter what. No matter what him and my mother went through, no matter how many arguments they had, no matter who cheated, blah, 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 right? No matter what happened, you know, he was always here. He was always here, right? He was always here. He never went nowhere, no matter what. He never made an excuse to leave, right? And I would never, ever make an excuse to leave. And I would never, never, never let the mother of my children work harder than me. Never work harder than me when we made these kids together, right? I don't care. We raised these kids together, you know, so I'm going to always be there and do whatever I can to make her life easier, right? Because many men don't think like that. And that's why I still decided, right? Even after, you know, we went to court and stuff, you know, we got court documents, 50%, everything, right? I made a decision to still, you know, take care of my babies, you know, Zora and Cairo, because, you know, I understand how hard it is for a mother, right? Their father is not active. Their father is not doing his job. So, you know, I told myself like, yo, I understand how good of a mother that my children have. So, right, like it don't. I told him first of all, I will always be there no matter what, no matter you know, I'm always be there. I'm always take care of them because I'm all they know for real. And you know, I'm just going to be here. But I also understood how, you know, how hard their mom works, right? How much she go through, right? Not having she's been pregnant so much, right? She never had time to herself for real. So I understood that. And I said, yo, the 223, even though the court says it's just these two kids, no, I'm taking all of them, right? They're all my babies and I'm going to take them. You can have time to, you know, do whatever you want to do. You can have time to party. You can have time to, you know, take the time that you didn't have for yourself, right? So I take my children, you know, I have them with me no matter what. Even with that, like, I understand, like, as a father, I'm not bitter, right? I'm not bitter, right? I'm not bitter. I don't care that, you know, she move on or she deal with somebody else. No, that ain't your business. As a father, right? Like I said, being a father is your number one priority. So whatever the mother of your children got going on, right? You cannot let that block you and your children's time, right? Sometimes they want to keep the child away from you. Sometimes, you know, they want to be bitter. But you have to go to court and you have to get it done. I did it, right? I would never let my children be used as a weapon against me, right? Me being away from my children for a while, or, you know, the short period of time that I was away from them, that hurt me so much. And, you know, I always wanted to fight. And that's what I did. And that's what it come down to, right? So just keep on being there for your children, no matter what. And, you know, I just wanted to give y'all that little message, right? Because I understand how hard it might be for a father to be able to be a father in this world today. And, you know, I have a podcast and I'm going to talk a lot about this. I want to have so many episodes on, you know, fatherhood. I want to interview many fathers and stuff. And I'm also going to start a nonprofit organization to where I'm able to, you know, collect things from different people and, you know, donate to fathers all around the world, you know, anywhere near me, you know, that struggle with, you know, finances, you know, diapers and things like that. You know, I want to be able to get them things, you know, and, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to start
A father?
no. Oh yeah, yes. I'm also going to start like a fatherhood, like trying to do like some type of mentorship for like young fathers, you know. Relax. I'm going to also do like some type of fatherhood mentorship like program for younger fathers, you know, around me that needs guidance and stuff. I want to start this up, you know, because I know a lot of fathers, you know, become fathers without having a father. They don't understand. They don't have the guidance, so they don't have the help. So they run from fatherhood, you know. So I want to, you know, in the future, I'm going to start a nonprofit organization where I'm going to have, you know, fatherhood mentorship. You know, I'm going to have multiple fathers, you know, just come in, you know, and talk to the youth and stuff like that, and, you know, help out these young fathers and stuff, you know, because I know it's hard. You know, I can do this and I do what I do because I had a father, and I still have, you know, a father within and that walk with me. And, you know, he showed me these things. He taught me things, you know, my whole life. So, you know, I'm able to do this effortless. I'm not even going to try to say the word because I get tongue twisted. You know, I do this without, you know, needing no extra guidance because I understand. Right? I understand, but I'm also learning. Every day I learn from my children. You know, I learn from things. You know, I see things online. I learn from things, right? But I want y'all to know that, you know, being a parent is the best thing. And, you know, I don't understand how, you know, some people, like I said, get children and complain about, you know, being there for them. I don't understand that part. But like I said, I'm going to have a podcast. I'm going to start an organization to help out fathers. And, you know, I'm just going to do my best. So I love y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all for watching. If you watch it, and make sure that you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. You know, my channel is fatherhood and motivation, right? Combining the two in one. And it's all my journey, right? It's Jameer's journey. So I love y'all. I'm about to put my children to sleep. It's bedtime, and I'll see y'all next time.